Hey everybody, I'm Super Single Number 1, and if you've been following my Luigi's Mansion review, you'll know that I'm cold, but just in case you haven't, my Luigi's Mansion review, my Luigi's Mansion Let's Play, then you know I have a cold. So I apologize for having a cold. But anyway, finishing off the Zelda Marathon with the Link's first handheld adventure, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. So, this game basically takes place after the Oracle games, which were released in 2001, both on the same day. Oracle of Ages and Seasons. But you do not need to play this game to really understand. All you just need to know is that Link is a hero that sailed off looking for stuff to do, basically. That's all you need to know. And, Link's boat crashes and ends up on an island called Koholint Island and meets a girl named Terran. Now, Terran, she takes Link in and, basically just nourishes him to health. And when you're back up, you get your sword back and you're ready to go fight some monsters. So the story basically just takes a backseat for the time being, but after taking down the 5th dungeon, you'll be able to go to the 6th dungeon. Before doing that, you'll head to another palace, which will tell you that Koholint is... Oh, also, spoilers. Spoilers, so if you just... if you want to, if you are planning to play this game and you don't want to hear it, spoiler alert, in 3... So, exit out of this video if you don't want to hear spoilers, in 3, 2, 1... Now, Koholint is a dream by the Windfish, which he's supposed to wake to get off the island. And to do that, he's got to find the 8 instruments of the siren. But by doing so, by waking the Windfish, the whole island will disappear and its inhabitants. And so everyone will disappear and everyone will die. Oh. Wait, someone really... Wait a minute. I really wrote that? Holy crap, I did. Apparently everyone dies in this Kids to Adults game, see? It says KA, which stands for Kids to Adults. Wow. That's pretty extreme. And it's not like you're the one you're trying to stop it. No, you're the one causing it. Just to get off the island. Wow. But later you'll learn that the monsters are going to, take over the island. And basically kill everyone in the process. So, pretty much, all that's saying is, all that's telling you is what you're doing is technically right, because, you're going to escape the island, and you're going to free all the people. You're going to not free all the people, you're going to make everyone disappear and die, not really die, but disappear peacefully instead of having to die a painful death. So, I guess that's good, right? But, let's get on to gameplay with Link's Awakening, and if you played A Link to the Past, you'll like this game, trust me. But, I should say, if you liked A Link to the Past, you'll like this game too. So, like Link to the Past, the controls are still as smooth, so, up, down, left, right, and diagonally is his controls. And, you can, how do I say it? You can, okay, something different. You equip items to 2 buttons. You can unequip your sword for some reason, though. That is dumb. Number 1, I don't like that. And number 2, your shield you need to equip. There's no reason for them to do this. There is none. Link, they can just make it a part of you like the other 3 Zelda games we've reviewed so far. And the worst part is, they don't get all the overhead Zelda games after this do the same thing until A Link Between Worlds. Seriously, how come it took them so long to get it right? From 1984 to 2013? Why do they do that? It's so simple. I just hope the next handheld Zelda game won't go back to this. Anyway, I know, once again, I know A Link Between Worlds did it, but still. But that doesn't stop the game from being good. Oh no, it's still a great game. But there are a few little nitpicks, so I'm just going to go over the negatives real quick. You also need to equip the power bracelet. Like, contact-sensitive controls is what I'm going at. See, let's go one game ahead of the series and look at, again, this right, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and basically all the other 3D Zelda games after that. You go up to an item, and if you have the power bracelet, it'll say, you know, the action icon will say you can lift this up, and you can lift it up. They did this right. Every time you come across a rock or something, you need to pick it up, press back, and then throw it. I don't know why you need to press back. It's stupid. Just pick it up. And then there's one more thing. The stupid tutorial. You think tutorial in Skyward Sword is bad? You haven't seen nothing. Every time. Okay, let's just put it this way. On the final dungeon of the game, they take away your controls to tell you that ice is cold. They don't say it exactly like that. They say this solid block is an ice block. It's very cold. They can just say this is ice. They literally could have said this is ice and then not show it again. No, every time you off-screen it, it'll say this block is... Every time you off-screen it and then go back to the screen and touch it again, it'll go, you know, this solid block is an ice block. It's very cold. Every single time. It does it with the pots at the beginning of the game. When you get your power bracelet, it'll stop it. And then it does it at the with like rocks with cracks. It'll say, "Hey, this rock has many cracks. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle." And what a weird object. There must be some way to tackle this obstacle with these weird diamond things that you need your Pegasus boots to get out to go past. It's just annoying. But now to the positives. Number 1, overall Link control is just as good as it was in A Link to the Past. Like I said, all 8 directions. And, you know, taking down enemies feels as good, and you know, this actually has a pretty... It's slow on side quests, but one thing I do have to, you know, credit it on is one of the side quests you go through. It's, the Secret Seashell side quest, which you can do just basically any time during the game. It's like the, once again, going back to Ocarina of Time, it's like the Golden Skulltula collecting, but you only need 20 to complete the side quest, not 100, and you don't get 200 rupees when your wallet is most likely full already. Seriously, that was just dumb. You have no idea what I went through. No idea. I've seen some things. But anyway, no, when you collect a measly 20, they'll give you one of the coolest items in the entire game. The L2 sword, as it calls it in the game, which stands for level 2 sword. And it can shoot beams at full health, it has double damage, all that cool stuff. It's awesome. I had a lot of fun with this game, playing through it. One problem I did have with it, and this is no one but this this isn't the game, this is the cartridge. It didn't play music. The game didn't have music, and it stinks because this music is awesome. Like, a lot of tracks in this game, they're 8-bit, but they're awesome. They're some awesome 8-bit tunes. You know, we got the opening jingle. I hate to sing here, but I got to. The opening jingle. You know, that, and there's the mountain, like the mountain song. You just play it to find out. It's awesome. But there's no Zelda in this game. I'm guessing the only reason why they named it The Legend of Zelda is to make sure veterans of the series, you know, bought it, you know? And that is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Also, I want to talk about one quick thing. The DX version. This version is probably going to be collecting dust. Why? Because the DX version has color. You know, it has sound also. most versions of this game do have sound though, so don't worry. And it just has, and it also has a new dungeon, the color dungeon, which will allow you to either have double defense or double offense. So that's awesome sauce, man. Awesome sauce. Excuse me. So yeah, that's Link's Awakening, and that's the classic Zelda games. So there's some good games. I mean, I like the 3D series better, but I still think these games are awesome. I mean, come on. These games were the starter. These games started this whole shebang. And just the fact that it started Link's career on a handheld console, which would get other games, the Oracle game, the 2 Oracle games, the Minish Cap, Four Swords, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and Link Between Worlds, just, adds to the concept. This game is awesome, and if you haven't played it quite yet, then I'd highly recommend you playing it now. So, I'm Super Single number 1, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not, then whatever. See you guys next time. Oh, also, number 1, I'm happy that we're finally out of the Zelda marathon. Mom. I'm here. I'm finally out of the Zelda marathon. Finally happy we're out of the Zelda marathon. And that's that. I'm happy to go to other things. I'm going to actually start working on a project after the Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies comes out. It's actually not even a video game, it's a movie. Yeah, I'm going to start making some movie reviews and such on this trip. So yeah, see you guys later. Make sure to play this game. You can get the DX version on the 3DS Virtual Console. And, you can get this on the you can get this version on the Super Nintendo with the Game Boy Color, and you can get, get it on the Game Boy Color, get it on the Game Boy, whatever, just play this if you're a Zelda fan. See you guys next time. Whenever that may be.